The Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association is celebrating 4 decades this year, and they've been working on an exciting new promotion to bring to the island to support the restaurants, distributors, farmers, students, and employees of that very critical industry. Now, joining me now in studio are GHRA President Mary Torrey and GCC Chair of Tourism and Hospitality Department Norman Aguilar. Half a day to you both, and thanks for being here with us.
Half a day.
All right, so this is a huge event for our island, very, very critical, as I mentioned. Mary, what is so important about stressing how this aspect of tourism affects the island community as a whole?
Well, I know that everybody wants to support tourism, and we always find different opportunities that benefit our members at GHRA. And so this is a great way for all of our restaurants to come together, as well as our local distributors and local farmers, to put together some exciting meals for our local community can go out and support them, but also support the scholarship programs that we're benefiting, such as the Guam Community College with our lodging management program and our Pro Start teams.
And I hate to be cliche, but you know, people so often say membership has its privileges, but in this case,
yes,
truly belonging to the GHRA really does pay off for your business.
Yes, and this program is actually available all over the United States with different restaurant associations, and this is definitely a benefit to our restaurants, and anyone who's interested in joining GHRA would be eligible for this next year in April. So we're going to have this on a biannual basis, and it's a great opportunity, again, for everybody to come out and support the restaurants and just have a great time trying some new things. And Restaurant Month will be from November 2nd through the 30th, and we're going to keep it really simple. You're going to have options of a $20 meal or a $35 meal, and it ranges from something as simple as a Subway, where you can get packaged meals for the family or for work for your fellow coworkers, or great fine dining options that you never really get an opportunity to have a meal for $20 or $35 in those restaurants.
Mm-hmm. Now, Norman, it's interesting because at GCC you're both the recipient of a lot of the value that GHRA brings to the table, pun intended.
Right. Exactly.
But then also you're also a conduit to pipe students into that
Yes.
system and everything, and they pass through you guys. They cut their teeth, they get a quality education, and then they go into that system. Explain, kind of the synergy between your organization and Mary's.
Oh, first and foremost, without the Guam Hotel Restaurant Association, they would not be a sponsor to allow us to have the Pro Start program, which is the high school culinary program, and the LMP program, which is the lodging management program, soon to be called Hospitality and Tourism Management program. The Pro Start program, we are in 4 high schools except for Okudu. And hopefully when they do the expansion there, they'll also include a culinary program at Okudu. But the lodging management program, we're all in all 5 of the high schools. We have a lodging management program present there. Right. And the sponsorship of GHRA is something that we always look forward to, because we have competitions on island as well as off island. And for the lodging management program, we go to Orlando, Florida. And for the Pro Start this year, as well as last year, we went to Baltimore. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of money that we need to raise, and with the help of GHRA this year and this program that we're talking about today, hopefully it'll help us defray some of those expenses.
All right, Mary, let's go ahead and talk about that, because again, the promotion kind of combines the entire network of everybody who's involved in the supply chain. So you've got restaurants, distributors, farmers, students, of course, from GCC, and then staffers within the industry.
Exactly. So that's why when we say buy local, this is an opportunity for you to really go out there, and a lot of people don't know where some of those products are offered. And so in these 32 restaurants, in hotels, outside of hotels, in independent restaurants, you'll be able to find select menus that have been chosen by the chefs. And for $20 and $35, you'll be supporting the farmers and companies like Grow Guam with hydroponic lettuce in each of those restaurants, and enjoy a great meal. That's either a set menu, buffet. We have so many different options. And that's one thing that's really unique about this program, is not one thing is the same. And we know that Guam is a very, very diverse community, and people have different wants and needs. But we have 32 restaurants, and there are about 30 days in this promotion. So we hope that on a daily basis, when you think of your dining options, you really think about going to one of these participating restaurants, because there are 1,000 students in these programs in lodging management and in Pro Start. And so that's how many students actually study tourism in the high schools, and they also work in the industry through internships or apprenticeship, and that's the real partnership that GHRA has with GCC.
All right,
it's on-the-job training and work experience.
All right,
yeah.
exactly. Well, 30 days, 30 restaurants, and technically you never eat the same thing twice. Well, tell you what, you guys sit tight because we are going to come back on the flip side of this break. We'll talk to Mary and Norman again about what GHRA and GCC are doing when KUAM News Extra continues after this.